Did you know that you can go directly to the Office of Public Guardian to do your lasting powers of attorney yourself? Obviously, a lot of my clients benefit from my advice and pointers, and that's great. But if you really don't want to spend the money, and they're not cheap to do with a professional, there's a lot of advice involved, a lot of extras that we plough into it, and we do not have documents rejected because we make sure that when we apply for the registration on your behalf, everything is spot on. But anyway, where was I going with this? You can apply directly to the Office of Public Guardian and you can put in place your own lasting powers of attorney. But there are things to be mindful of. The document is pretty helpful in the sense that the guidance notes where there's a decision that we would say, oh, blimey, don't do that. It tends to say in the guidance notes, be careful, this is less practical, so most people choose this option instead. So pay attention if you are doing them yourselves. And also there are some instructions that are really valuable. So again, that's an area where people do lean on a professional who specialises in this area to get a great result that would be most protective and helpful for your family if you ever need to use them. Also, when you are applying to register, lasting powers of attorney are £82 each to register. So if you're part of a couple, £82 times 4 is £328. If you're a single person, the 2 documents, £82 times 2 is £164. But if your income is below £12,000 a year, then you are entitled to a reduction of 50%, which means you're paying £41 for each of your lasting powers of attorney for that individual whose income is below 12k. So just a few pointers, I hope that's helpful. Lasting powers of attorney are a great document to get in place in case something happens. They are super powerful, so you want to choose the right people. And if honestly you don't have the right people, don't give them that enormous power, because in the wrong hands they can be dangerous. If you've got the right people and you're part of a blessed family, then do go ahead as soon as you feel ready. The whole point is, don't feel, oh, I'll wait till I feel my dementia coming on before I do them. No, anything could happen to any of us at any age, and that's why you get them in place in a managed way whilst you don't need them. When you do need them, that's not the best time to be doing them. Do them whilst you don't need them. A bit like a will. Think it through. If you need a will, oh, too late, isn't it? Things can happen unexpectedly and at very short notice, so try and get your documents in place, your wills, your lasting powers of attorney, whilst you do not need them. Do it in a managed way so it all feels quite calm. Include as many backup plans as you can and get things in place. If you want to chat through anything with me, my name's Jane and our number here is 01727 840 240 and it's option 3 for me.